Hi, everybody. Welcome and thank you for joining us. Today, we're going to be talking about one of our favorite projects, Math Anywhere in your community.
And more specifically, we're going to think about math anywhere in your community at home. So I am Molly Daley. I am a regional math coordinator at the Education Service District 112 in Vancouver, Washington, which is in Southwest Washington State.
And I'm Vickei Hrdina, also at Educational Service District 112, and I am the Director of Career Readiness and STEM Initiatives.
So as a math coordinator, obviously math is in my job title. I do math all the time for work. But additionally, I do math on the weekends for fun and actually travel around the country doing math with strangers. That's a picture from Math on a Stick at the Minnesota State Fair, where I have been 5 years in a row. And last year I was a visiting mathematician there. And it's kind of interesting. Most of my high school teachers might be surprised to see that I love doing math all the time because I actually was kicked out of calculus in high school and given the message that there wasn't really a place for me in math. And that really, I think, has shaped a lot of my work because I want people to know that math is very vast and there's room for everyone, and we can each find our own connection with mathematics. And that is a common thread in all of my projects. And then, as Vickei said, one of the favorite projects that I work on is Math Anywhere, where we try to partner with businesses and organizations in our own community and bring math into the everyday places that people go. And this is in line with a lot of the work coming out of the 100K in 10 project, which is why we're so excited to be partners. Our project really aims to emphasize the joyful aspects of mathematics and really create authentic and relevant experiences for families. And we have two strategies for how we do this. On the left there, you see an example of math at the movies, which is a place-based prompt. We try to build math media around places that people go. And on the right there, Pop-Up Math Play is we bring math toys and materials to any type of community event. So this first event is a yoga community event at a yoga studio. And we also do lots of other types of events. So this is an example of Grandparents' Day, where we're able to connect families and people of all ages around mathematics within a retirement community in our area. And this is a Juneteenth celebration last summer. So same community, different event, reaching different audiences. We aim to reach our rural communities through things like the county fair, great place, it's a central event in the community, and we can bring math pop-up play right there and engage people in that setting. We do school events as well, so your typical back to school nights, and we actually have done events for all ages, all the way from preschool up to high school events, and it's really fun to see different ages engaging. And last summer we partnered up with a local school district and actually rode along with their bookmobile, and again, people came to lots of different sites each week to get their books, and we just surprised them with a little math play. So if you want to know more about Pop-Up Math Play, of course, you can visit mathanywhere.org, which is our site and has some information. But again, a lot of our work is inspired by Christopher Danielson and Math on a Stick. So here's some information about where to find that. And then we have another colleague, Janice Nowakowski in BC, who has kind of taken this pop-up play idea and built her own variation of a math play space. So that's a really fun project to check out as well. And our second strategy is place-based prompts. So again, this is Giuliano's Pizzeria in our own Vancouver community. And we built these prompts to kind of fuel a family math conversation within this restaurant setting. And then additionally, we've mentioned before Math at the Movies, and we partnered with a local theater to develop slides so when families are waiting for the movie to start, they can engage in a math conversation. And you can find all of these projects on our website, and you can download all of the media that we've developed so far and use it in your own community. All of our resources are licensed under Creative Commons 4.0 license, so we invite you to look at these and either adapt them or just use them as they are in your own community. And our prompts really are meant to build positive math exchanges between families. So we try to equalize status and make sure that they're low risk situations. We want to create opportunities for many right answers and lots of ideas to be shared. And this is a little bit different than what most parents have experienced in school, where there is one right answer that we're all working toward, and whoever gets there the fastest is maybe identified as the most high status in math. So we really want prompts that are that kind of undo this and build positive experiences. And we love prompts that are portable and we can use them anywhere over and over again, and they should really feel like play and provoke curiosity. So here are a few of the prompts that we use across a lot of different settings and events and with different community partners. So same or different, which one doesn't belong? You can look for shapes anywhere, of course, and we can always quantify or think about how many or finding a certain quantity within different spaces. Oops, let me go back. And so here's a quick example of one way we try to communicate this with parents in just a short how-to video.
I see a circle to crawl through. What shapes can you find?
I see 4 rectangles in the ladder.
I see 2 circle windows. I see a half circle up high.
I see green rectangles up high.
I see 2 triangles on the roof. The roof is a pyramid.
Keep going. Can you find other 3D shapes?
The tunnels are cylinders.
The slide is a twisty tube. Is it still a cylinder?
You can play this game anywhere. Where will you play Find Shapes? Share your pictures and get more ideas at mathanywhere.org.
So just a short video that kind of communicates that we can use informal language. This can be casual, it can be fun, and everyone has an idea that's worth listening to. So with that, you can find, again, our how-to videos on our website in English and Spanish, and these are the 2 languages that we produce our media in. At this time, and of course we'd love to expand that, but feel free to use these as well. So our program goals for Math Anywhere are to build, in the case of young people, and rebuild, in the case of their grown-ups, relationships with mathematics. And we want to really affirm the math that families engage with in informal spaces outside of school. So school math can really dominate our experiences and can get really centered in the ways that we even engage families. It could be, a lot of our messages is around building school readiness or getting students ready for whatever is next. And really there's a lot of value in the math that families are doing at home. So we want to try to communicate that. And then additionally, we want to elicit the math in the spaces where families are going, because of course it's all around us, but most of the time we're busy noticing other things. So like most of you, 2020 hit us hard and interrupted a lot of the plans that we had for continuing this work. And we have really faced a dilemma this year around how do we reach families. Our project is built around community spaces and families coming together at community events, and that's not happening right now. So our dilemma became, how do we reach families when they are at home?
So one of the first things we did was to take a look at our web presence and how our website was structured. And we moved our how-to videos and our printable resources right up front and center so that families would be able to notice them and access them quickly. So you can see our example here for Math at the Movies, and how folks can engage in our family activities right up front. The second thing that we did was to reconfigure and reformat our home printables, so that there would be no problems with families printing number games and math play cards on a regular office printer at home, no unusual sizes or formats or anything like that, just to make it a little bit easier for families to use these at home. The next thing that we did was we retooled some of our media packages so that they could be used at home during family time. So Molly talked about Math at the Movies as one of our core projects. So we took Math at the Movies and reconfigured it to be Math at the Movies at home. So the idea being you can still play math before you have family movie night in front of the TV with your popcorn. So we have a set of slides for families to use, and we're going to show you how that works.
So Vicky, what can you count?
Well, the first thing that I noticed is I can count how many different types of candy there are.
And how many did you see?
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different types of candies.
Oh, excellent. And what else can you count?
Well, I can count the different kinds of shapes of candies that I see.
And how many shapes did you see?
Oh, I see lots of different shapes. There's at least 6 different shapes on this screen.
All right. So like Vicky said, we have a slide reel, and we also took these and made them, gotta have the dramatic ending, but we made them just a YouTube video that you can also watch and plug in before. And we actually have slide reels as well that kind of mixes a few different games together.
And the last thing we did was to look for distribution points where we could get materials directly into the hands of our families that we work with across our 30 school districts. So in the spring, when COVID forced our schools to close, we were able to attach our Math Anywhere games and postcards and place-based prompts directly into the school lunch distribution. When parents would come to pick up lunches or work packets, we could include them to go directly home with families or caregivers to be able to play along. And then the last thing we did was to attach our Math Anywhere how-to videos to our public access television station. We're very fortunate that ESD 112 operates 3 public access stations here in Southwest Washington, reaching approximately 40% of our school districts. So we're able to stream our how-to videos both in English and Spanish for families that may have issues accessing broadband or Wi-Fi, or with multiple devices being used for remote learning.
All right. So I just wanted to take this moment. I know a lot of you are probably facing this dilemma of how do we reach families at home. And so as Vicky mentioned, television is something that that's great to think about. Of course, we always could have had our how-to videos on television, but we didn't think about it until our access to families was really more limited, and families' access to each other or common spaces. So another great solution I wanted to share, just to hopefully inspire some of your own thinking, is another project I work on is called Public Math. And I work on this project actually with Christopher Danielson, another colleague, Chris No, and then others as well. And one of the solutions that Public Math devised was mail. Everyone receives mail. And so I would encourage you to go look at this project and maybe order your own postcard. They're pretty fun. You can actually, they're more interactive than you would think as well. So you can, when you get your postcard, there might be some cutting involved, but there's usually a fun game that people can engage with. So of course, please visit our website, mathanywhere.org, and you can find all of these resources and then keep up with our project as we continue to develop ideas. And we thank you for your time today. Thanks for being here and hearing about our project.
Please be sure to reach out and connect with us on our Twitter pages or on our Twitter handles, as well as through email if you have ideas, if you'd like to partner or have other ways that we might be able to bring Math Anywhere into your community and into your home. Thanks very much.
Thank you.